Hello, today I'm going to be installing my new OEM HID headlight assemblies that I bought on my 2011 pickup. First thing I did is, we're going to be working with the electricity on the truck, is I removed the negative battery cable right here. You loosen this bolt up right here and just pull the battery off, tuck it to the side. And that way we're safe to work on the vehicle and not worry about shorting anything out. The next step I'm going to do is I'm going to take out both the headlights. So there's a couple screws here that I have to remove, and okay, this screw here and that screw here. We're going to take those out in the process of starting to remove the headlights. And then I removed this push pin that was here, and then that gives me access to the third bolt. Alright, that should allow the headlight bucket to come out. Okay, there we go. And then there's some connectors here that we're going to disconnect. Sometimes it's easier just unplug stuff like this. Okay, there's the old headlight assembly. Okay, and here's my new wiring harness. I got this from Projector Retrofits, and this is the, I guess the relays or whatever. It's the Morimoto box. Then you got a set of plugs here. This goes to your positive on your battery. This goes to a ground over by the headlight, and that plugs into the new headlight. This other end, it plugs into the new headlight on the other side with the ground. And then you have this right here that plugs into the old harness, the original harness on the truck. This is what feeds into this to let your headlights know when to turn on and everything. So, according to the directions that I read, there's a push pin right here. Okay, there we go. Okay, now this is the original wiring harness, and there should be a good ground spot over here, because you need to have a ground.
Like something like that.
Okay, I'm hoping this ground will fit. I'll have to work on that later, but okay. Alright, now this right here goes to the new headlight, and this right here is the old headlight. Which is this one right here. That should do that, okay? And then these three cables will be my new headlight, my side marker, and my turn signal right here. And the bucket should go in there. But now I gotta get this cable over to the other side of the truck. And to be a trial and error. Run along that loom. And then This will plug into my new headlight. I have my new headlight. This is my old headlight socket. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tape this off to protect it from getting any dirt and debris in it. In case in the future I want to swap back to the stock headlights. Okay, the ground wire is attached. Antioxidant compound dielectric grease. I'm going to put in here. Just to kind of prevent any corrosion. Okay. And here's the new headlight for the passenger side.
Looks like the driver's side to me.
I'm in the driver's side. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to hook up these plugs. Okay, so all the plugs are hooked up. Now, it's tuck in. Tuck that in there. It wants to get in the way. Okay, I'm just going to set it right there. It's not going to fall, hopefully. And then I'll get the other one put in and we'll check it out and see how it works. So now I got to run just one power cable. Now I'll come up here to the power box.
You can hook the power up now. You still have the other
Ground off.
ground off, yeah.
Yeah, that'll be the last thing I hook up.
Okay, good.
Okay. Alright. So that's hooked up. Now, I hook up the battery.
Ooh, something just flickered when you did that. Cool. The light blew out. This light blew out, I think. Just kidding. It did flicker, though.
Okay. Now, lights on?
Yeah.
Both sides?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, go down and get down in front and see. Make sure both high beams come on. Okay, that's your low beam?
Yep.
Okay.
Looks like your yellow lights are on.
Yeah, they should have been.
Okay.
Well, the lights are all on.
Oh, your yellow ones aren't on now, are they?
The flash should come on.
Yeah. They're on.
Like it?
Yeah. Just what?
Just a little soft light. Like over here. That one's on.
Yeah. I think it's on.
And that
Yeah.
one. Okay.
Looks great.
Everything's functional. Now I'm just going to button it back up for the night and we're done. Okay, you got it on?
Yep.
Okay, so now that I've function tested and all the lights are working, now I'm just going to put it back together. The two screws here, the one in the front, I'll put a little flap back and I'll put a new push pin there. The other side, and that should do it. I might have to aim them, make sure the elevation's right later on tonight when it gets dark out. But that's the complete install, and it took maybe an hour or so, even with me just wasting a lot of time filming it. Well, thanks a lot. Well, I'm all done. The one last final thing I did was I put a couple little tie wraps on this cable, this harness that runs across the top, and I only had some white tie wraps right now, so when I get some black ones I'll swap those out so they just won't look so obviously standing out like that. Well, thanks a lot for watching, and if you check back later, I'll do a night test with it and see how it looks at night. Take care. Bye. And one shot with the hood closed.